Hi, I'm Jack from Veterinary IT Services, and this week I'm going to talk to you about what you should consider when buying a laptop. When our clients are looking at buying laptops for their veterinary practice, we always make sure that they consider the following 5 areas before spending their hard-earned cash. That's laptop screens, storage, battery life, peripherals, and ports. This is by no means an exhaustive list, but will help you on your way to make a good decision for your practice. So starting with laptop screen. Because you'll probably end up staring at your laptop screen for hours at a time, you'll probably want to make sure it's not painful and that you aren't spending your days squinting at the screen. It also might be that you use programs in your veterinary practice that require bigger screens to be easier to use. For example, imaging might be better viewed on a larger screen. This means that you might want to consider how big a laptop you need. Smaller models are often easier to carry around with you and will fit easier into smaller bags, but they just might not be as practical considering the work that you do. Storage. If you're planning to store a lot of X-ray images, document scans, etc., then you'll need a good amount of storage. You will also need to think about the type of disk as well. Traditional hard drives can be slow, somewhat bulky, and produce noticeable heat and noise, none of which are practical for use in a veterinary practice. On the other hand, a solid-state drive, SSD, offers a lot more speed than a hard drive. It runs silently and can be installed in a form factor that doesn't add too much to the weight and bulk of a laptop. Battery life. If you're always on the move, interacting with your laptop and remotely accessing your PMS and imaging systems, then this can be a very battery intrusive process. A good practice here is to look at the rating of the battery in watt hours or milliamp hours. The larger these figures are, the longer the battery can last. For example, a 13.3-inch Ultrabook with a battery rating from 44 watt hours to 50 watt hours will give you the best results. Additionally, when looking for a laptop, see if it is labelled as being fast charging. This will benefit you day to day, especially if you're one of those people that always forgets to keep their laptop charged. Peripherals. The 3 most common peripherals that we come across in the veterinary sector are a mouse, webcam, and headset. Not everyone enjoys using the touchpad below their keyboard as a way of navigating their laptop. Often mice are easier to use and are more precise. We often get told by clients they are also more comfortable to use for longer periods of time. When telemedicine boomed due to the coronavirus pandemic, so did sales of webcams. If telemedicine is here to stay at your practice, then you may want to think about investing in some decent webcams for your computers. Luckily these days, most laptops have them built in, but they aren't all the same quality or in an optimal position. A headset is a no-brainer for your reception staff or your vets, allowing for clear communication while saving desk space by eliminating large handsets. Ports. With these peripherals, it's important that you have enough of the right ports, USBs, HDMIs, etc., to be able to use them properly. Now, how many you need will depend on how many peripherals you use alongside your laptop. As a general rule, when purchasing a laptop, we advise that you get one that has at least 2 USB ports and a USB-C port, so you're able to connect to a dock if need be. Remember, your dock will have additional ports too, but you'll want to make sure that you have enough on the laptop itself for when you're using it away from your dock desk setup. If you're having trouble deciding what laptops would be most suitable for your practice needs, feel free to get in touch and one of our veterinary IT experts will happily advise you on to find the tools that you need. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more, check out our full blog, 5 tips for vet buying laptops. Don't forget to subscribe, but also check out our blog for up-to-date tips and tricks.